Hey, what's up? Welcome to the demo of ReachTreat. This is called the 60-second challenge because I'm going to attempt to explain everything, well, the key things in 60 seconds. I'm going to let you know when we begin. This is probably going to take more than 60 seconds, but I don't care. Let's get started. So what we have in front of me, is called the autopilot mode. That is the main feature of the software, and that is the core of the software. It's made for simplicity and for effectiveness because, as we know, when it comes to Instagram, we want to get engagement, we want to get likes, we're going to get following and traffic. We need to reciprocate, we need to keep following and make it as relevant, as simple, as effective as possible. So this software goes ahead and acts as if you have social media managers doing it. And everything here is very, very powerful and you're going to enjoy it. So let's get started. What we have in front of us here is the autopilot mode. You go ahead and you activate the autopilot mode so you will make it work. Activity speed, we have 3 recommended speeds: slow, normal, fast. I would go for slow, then slowly go to normal, then go to fast. You want to go whatever you want to go, but I would recommend that thing, right? So you have secure boost, which means it will always stay within the limits. It will dynamically adjust itself for the following for your speed. So you will never. The point of the software is that you don't actually play games on Instagram, because you don't want them to recognize you using some kind of like Autobot, spamming them. It's not good. You want to have your Instagram account risk-free and awesome, just giving you traffic all the time. So this is exactly what we're doing here. We're playing by the rules while still giving automation, speed, and power to the user. So secure boost would be on, normal speed. Then you go for enable auto following, which means auto following for you. You can enable auto unfollowing, which is also very powerful. This essentially goes ahead and unfollows those you follow, so you don't end up with an account where you have 10,000 people you followed and then boom, you're stuck. So what I would do is I would go ahead and what I've been doing, right? Following. I reach a certain threshold, which is about 4,000 people I followed. Then I start unfollowing, and from those unfollows, I will probably lose some followers, but not a lot. So this is what I've been doing consistently, and I've generated about 1,200 or so followers so far from the software in the past 2 weeks. So that really works. It's very powerful. We have a bunch of case studies as well for this working. Then you have an enable auto like. So even if the software is not following for you and it's an unfollow mode, this is very powerful because it allows you to go ahead and like people and still get that traffic and get those followers without following, although slower. And you have enable advanced settings. That's for advanced people. That's for later. That's not for this type of demo. Then also you have here is the parameters on which it will follow. You have username, which means based on what usernames it will follow. I have here Fern Kern and Fern Kern courses. Then you have hashtags, which is internet marketing tips, internet marketing lifestyle, and entrepreneur life. If you want to find very effective hashtags and all this hashtag, kind of art, we have an upsell for that as well. Then you have the location, which is essentially is location for following. If you go for very specific hashtags, very specific usernames, you will go very specific. You will have less traffic, but you'll have very targeted traffic. So the more specific you go, the more targeted your traffic will be and your followers will be. But the less specific you go, the less. So depending on where you want to go, and it's up to you. And that is it. That is how it will get you and your users traffic. It's super powerful, super simple. It does all in the background, super safe. None of these games. It's amazing. I'm telling you guys. I've tested a few softwares. I've been using Instagram softwares just like following for the past maybe 2.5 years. And this is by far the simplest, the safest, and the fastest one that's been getting me amazing results. I love it, and I hope to see you on board. Talk soon.